Team of the Month. For more information, go to VaysPubandGrill.com. The first quarter is
It's still pregame, Art.
Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, it's the service that makes them better.
Back here at Franklin High School, Ryan Briggs, Chris Birch with you tonight. Art Shannon in the studio. Time now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Hickory Hornets, 6-2 under head coach Chris Mell. And Hickory will line them up this way. The guards are Rylan Dye, 6-foot junior, averaging 9.5 points per game. Aiden Enoch, 5'8" senior, averaging 13.3 points per night. Up front, Tyson Djokovic, 6'2" senior, averaging 12.3 points per game. Devin Daniels, 6-foot senior. Daniels averaging 4.6 per night. In the middle, it's Ben Swanson, 6'3" senior. Swanson comes in averaging 7.3 per game. Dye, Enoch, Daniels, Swanson, Djokovic for the Hickory Hornets. For Franklin, the Knights are 5 on Flynwood, 5'8" junior, averaging 9.3 points per night. Up front, Damon Curry, 6'5" junior, averaging 16.5 per game. Ethan Owens, 9.5 per game. Owens, Buckley, Wood, Lesha, and Curry for Franklin. Your officials tonight, Darren DeFranco, Rich Schaefer, Ryan Smith. Chris, a key or two before we get going.
It was kind of interesting, wasn't it, to hear Coach Mell talk about, not wanting to play as fast as Franklin, and Jason Fulmer talking about maybe not playing as fast as they have in the past. I think tempo is going to be huge here. Can't turn the ball over. You got to play at the tempo you want to.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with a tip-off. It's Franklin and Hickory next on Sports Radio 96.7.
Thanks for coming in. How can we help you?
I'm just having a hard time. I don't know what you can do. No one understands.
Just coming here was a great step. Now that you're here, let's figure out what your next step will be. We'll work on it together.
Community Counseling Center of Mercer County offers care for adults, children, and families. Our mission is to help individuals and families live healthy and fulfilling lives. Community Counseling Center of Mercer County, 724-981-7141 or cccmer.org.
The separation of service from employment will often present these options. 1, a rollover. 2, leave in the plan. Or 3, cash out. To explore your options, please call Dave Cashdollar or Tim Cashdollar at 724-458-5233 or stop by the branch office at 115 Erie Street, Grove City, PA 16127. Registered representatives offering securities through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Dave Cashdollar also offers advisory services through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cashdollar and Associates, LLC, is not a subsidiary nor controlled by Cetera Advisor Networks. In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the Sub of the Game and Play of the Game.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, it's the service that makes them better.
And we're back here at Franklin High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Birch with you, Art Shannon in the studio. Hello also to everybody who's watching via the Franklin High School YouTube feed. We appreciate Athletic Director Becky Barnes and everybody here at Franklin for allowing us to tie in with that to enhance their broadcast, enhances what we're doing. Always fun to come up here to Franklin.
Yeah.
Franklin, not one of our local schools per se, but they're not local.
Right.
We've played, we dealt with them so much over the years. We always enjoy it and treated very well here, and we no doubt will be treated to a great basketball game tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. Again, two teams that are not in the same region anymore, but they've had some classics over the years. You're going to get really high-quality play, great coaching. The atmosphere here in this little gym that's always packed for big games like this. This is sort of, not to overuse a phrase or use an overused phrase, this is what high school basketball is all about. We're going to see it tonight.
It certainly is. They love their basketball in Franklin.
Yes. They sure do. And, it's one of those great community uniters up here. And certainly on a big night like this and a big game with a great team here, this is going to be a lot of fun. You and I sitting right here amongst the crowd. This is a great – I always like this.
We are at midcourt, top of the bleachers, but only about, about 7 rows, Chris?
Yep.
3, 4, 6.
Okay.
6 rows up. Great view here. Hickory on the road tonight. The Hornets unveiling the charcoal-colored jerseys, new for this year. Red numbers and letters, red trim. Franklin and the home whites, new home threads for the Knights this year.
Yeah.
They have red numbers and letters outlined in black trim for Franklin here in its home gymnasium. Franklin going right to left towards the bleachers. There are bleachers at one end, so in the second half, Hickory will go towards the bleachers, which is a little bit of a different shooting backdrop.
Right, yeah, you go back. It's a little bit of a shooting backdrop, obviously, with the stands along the baseline. And you also have the Franklin students doing funny things while you're at the foul line down the stretch of games. Experience that both as a player and as a coach here. So it's just another kind of cool home court advantage element for the Knights.
And we are delayed momentarily. We have one official.
Oh.
And he has the basketball, but we need at least two men in stripes.
Yeah.
And so we are awaiting the start. It will be Ben Swanson jumping against Jonathan Leschio. We want to remind everybody that while we have a moment, that after the game, as always, we'll have the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. That is coming up in our post game. And the delay continues, and now
there we go.
We have a second official, or let's see.
There they are. Okay.
Oh, came over and said something to Jason Fulmer, and he laughed. So
I don't know. All right.
Hard to say. And anyway, we're about ready to get underway here. Referee Darren DeFranco into the center circle. We're underway. Hickory and Franklin, tip controlled by Hickory. And here come the Hornets moving left to right with Aiden Enoch running the point. Franklin comes out man-to-man, Chris.
Yeah, kind of the bread and butter this year for them.
Tyson Djokovic on the near wing. Djokovic will run a Devin Daniels screen to the left. Bounce past left corner. It's off the mark. It goes out of bounds, and Hickory begins tonight's game with a turnover.
Yeah, I mean, Franklin's man, it's not a press, but they pressure you. They pressure the ball. They pressure every pass. And that time, Franklin forcing a turnover just with good man-to-man.
Cole Buckley right of the lane. Buckley backing down, stumbles, and he's called for the travel. So the teams swap turnovers to begin tonight's game.
Yeah, boy, Cole Buckley played terrific, didn't he, at the game at Grove City that we saw. He's been just a really good surprise for this team. I think everybody knew he was going to be a good player, but he's a star.
Very good athlete.
Yeah.
Good wide receiver for the football team as well. Inside, Devin Daniels flashes wide open. Layup is good. Djokovic found him, and Devin Daniels opens the scoring.
Yeah, Franklin switches on that man. That time, two people went with one. Djokovic did a good job recognizing it.
1-2-2 from Hickory. Franklin over the timeline. Buckley, right wing, works it inside for Leschio. Drives the baseline, stuffs it, but he's called for the travel. Needed a dribble, and it looked good, but it doesn't count.
Yeah, he did. He got that little extra step, too. Sometimes I think that call is made a little too quick. That one wasn't. He did. He took off running.
Back-to-back turnovers for Franklin. A minute gone by, 2-0. Left wing Djokovic, and he's called for the travel. A little bit of a bump from Curry to knock him off balance, and it goes back to Franklin.
Yeah, you saw that. They kind of jumped out and doubled that, Franklin did, and just kind of forced that double jump hop with the pivot foot. So, again, another good turnover drawn by Franklin.
Near wing with it. It's Owens dumping inside for Curry on the left baseline. Into the paint, posting up is Owens. Can't get it to go with the left-hand. Second try, no. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds off of Leschio. It will be Hickory basketball at the 6:40 mark. Still 2-0 Hornets.
Yeah, Franklin doing a great job with their, just that baseline screen offense that they run. But Hickory, nice job recovering it and get the ball back.
Hickory into the forecourt. Aiden Enoch running the point. Near wing to Swanson. Now Daniels top of the key. Fires it near corner and over Enoch's head, out of bounds and out into the hallway. Look, Chris, looks like two teams haven't played in over a week.
It does. That's a great observation. The defenses seem to be ruling here so far. But, yeah, that's 3 turnovers here at just the 6:25 mark of the first quarter.
Hickory with the only field goal. Devin Daniels. Top of the key with it, Wood. Jalen Wood left of the lane. Swings it back up top for Buckley. Buckley drives on die. Steps through up of the right hand. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound. Buckley digs it out. Kicks it near corner to Wood. Reversal back to Curry on the left wing. Curry against Devin Daniels. Ball knocked out of there. Djokovic with it. Djokovic steaming down court to the line to the lane, up on the right hand. No good. Rebound batted off the backboard. Curry with it down court to Wood. 2-on-1. Wood in on die. Wood puts it up off the backboard. No good. The tip by Lesha is good. We're tied at 2.
Yeah, there's Lesha making a difference in this game right away, right? 6'8" guy gets the rebound up above the rim and tips it in.
His right wrist still heavily taped.
Yeah.
Probably more precautionary, but he gets the first points of the night for Franklin. Enoch in the high post to Swanson. Left wing, 3. Die. Long. Rebound goes out of bounds in the near corner, and it goes back to Franklin.
To use a phrase, Briggsy, Franklin is D'ing up. They are just in position. They're all over the place. The passing lane is clogged every time. They're really doing a great job in their man.
1-2-2 from Hickory with the lanky Ben Swanson up top. Curry ahead to Buckley. Works it inside. Picked off. Djokovic the steal. Djokovic over the timeline as Hickory goes left to right. Enoch with it. Enoch, 25-footer, good.
Yeah.
Aiden Enoch hits the 3, 5-2 Hornets.
There we go. They gave him a little bit of a space, and he got him.
Enoch puts Hickory back on top. Pass down court for Curry, batted away by Djokovic. It will be Franklin ball in the forecourt at the 5:05 mark.
Yeah, this 1-2-2 half court, 3/4 court trap of Hickory's devastating on this little, this small court.
Inbound into the backcourt to Jalen Wood, the junior point guard, working on junior Ryland Dye. Wood right wing, between the circles to Buckley. Buckley will pull it back out, now drives in left of the lane on Enoch. Owens, the foul line. Owens pivots, kicks it back out to Curry. Catch and shoot, Curry, 3. It's going to be off the mark. Enoch rips down the rebound for Hickory. Here come the Hornets. Aiden Enoch through the center circle to the top of the key. Working against Wood. Enoch in the lane. 13-footer was deflected by Wood. Rebound grabbed by Swanson. Reversal right wing. Djokovic, 3 good. Back-to-back threes for Hickory.
Yeah, great hustle there by Hickory, setting Djokovic up, and Djokovic knocking it down.
8-2 Hickory. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Inside to Lesha. And Lesha is fouled inside as Ben Swanson whacked him on the head.
Yeah. Just kind of clubbed him on the head as he came across there. So not a bad foul, though. He would have been a wide-open layup had he not done that.
First foul of the night. It goes on Ben Swanson. And now Franklin ball on the baseline. Wood to inbound. Throws it into the backcourt where Ethan Owens will track it down. Owens back into the forecourt, left of the lane behind the back dribble. Now pivot, steps through up with the left hand. Glass rim, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Dye for Hickory. Enoch over the midcourt line. Left hand dribble. Bounce pass, right elbow for Swanson. Back to Enoch, left wing. To Djokovic, top of the key. Now he'll drive into the paint. Ball knocked out of there. Owens will steal. Owens over the timeline, in on Swanson. Owens to the left block, puts it up with the left hand. Misses everything. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Devin Daniels of Hickory. It will stay Franklin ball. We have our first sub of the game. It's Franklin's Aiden McCracken, 6'2 senior. McCracken, 13 threes this year. He really had a big night down at Grove City back before Christmas.
Yeah, he kind of turned the tide of that game. Little 1-4 low out of bounds play here by Franklin.
McCracken had 3 threes, 11 total points in the win at Grove City. Wood on the left wing for Franklin. Hands it off to Buckley. 3:36 to go first quarter, 8-2 Hickory. Buckley left of the lane, back out to Curry. Curry spins into the paint, up with a left hand and good for Damon Curry, his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's a great defense by Devin Daniels so far on Curry. Curry having to work hard for everything. Finally got him that time, but it was still him working hard.
Of course, Curry had 34 this year in the season's opening weekend against Mars. Swanson right wing with it. Out to Djokovic, left side Enoch. Enoch crossover dribble on Wood. Enoch to the left block, shovels it inside for Daniels, but it was tipped out of there. McCracken got a finger on it. It will stay Hickory ball underneath the hoop at the 3:05 mark.
I like the idea of Enoch trying to get into the paint and find somebody.
Baseline inbound inside for Daniels, and he is fouled, and Buckley is in some discomfort. He's called for the foul is Cole Buckley, but also he is doubled over, grabbing at his right forearm or right elbow, and that's he was pointing at it. That does not look good.
Yeah. It got hyperextended or something coming off of the screen. Yep.
It was bending further back than it should.
Yeah.
Drayden Payne, 6-foot junior, who was a starter when Lesha was out. He'll check in. Right wing, Djokovic, 3 for Hickory. This one rattles out, no good. And there for the defensive rebound, Wood for Franklin. 8-4 Hickory, 2:53 to go first quarter. Payne, left-hand dribble. Swings it out to McCracken. McCracken right wing with it. McCracken, it's knocked away. The steal, down court, Djokovic into the lane, puts it up and in with the left hand. Tyson Djokovic with 5, 10-4 Hickory.
Yeah, Hickory's working hard to get offense, but they're making shots, and all of a sudden they're building a lead.
6-point game, 2:27 to go first quarter. Franklin moving right to left. Left wing, Wood, long three, good for Jalen Wood, his 19th three of the season.
Yeah, boy, Franklin certainly needed that. You see Coach Fulmer turn to the bench and say, we needed that. He sure did, Coach.
10-7, that's Wood's 19th three of the year. He leads the team. Top of the key, Swanson swings it right wing to Djokovic. Skip is deflected by Wood, but into the hands of Enoch. Enoch dribbling around. Now he'll pull up, top of the key. 3 off the side of the rim, no good. Lesha with a defensive rebound for Franklin.
Yeah, there's Coach Mel talking about it's not a shot clock, guys, right?
Curry with it. Curry drives on Djokovic, spins to his left. Up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Second try up and in for Damon Curry. 10-9 Hickory, 1:33 to go, first quarter. Enoch on the near wing to Swanson, now left side for Dye. Ball fake. Dye drives in, puts it up. Glass ribbon in. Went around the rim and dropped in. Rylan Dye drives in for his first points of the night.
Yeah, that was some impressive offensive skill right there, avoiding the contact, getting it up on the rim.
Payne up top. Payne drives into the paint to the right block. Drayden Payne up and good. Offense off the bench for Franklin from Drayden Payne.
Yeah, that was another great move. Again, these guys are doing a great job sort of using their body to draw the contact and get it up on the rim.
12-11 Hickory. 48 seconds to go first quarter. Enoch on the right wing, and reverse it left side to Dye. Dye to Daniels at the left elbow. Looking for the high-low, finds Swanson left block. Ball knocked away by Wood. Lesha with it, ahead to Curry. Here comes Franklin. 3-on-2. Curry swings it right side. McCracken open, 3 good. Aiden McCracken hits the 3, and Franklin has its first lead of the night.
I'm not sure he's missed in front of us. He is really good. If he has his feet set and he's spotted up, forget it.
Down to 20 seconds to go first quarter. Enoch will hand it to Djokovic on the near side. Entry for Swanson, deflected by Lesha. And now Hickory will turn it over. Djokovic threw it to Dye, who had a foot in the backcourt. The Hornets give it back. 13 seconds to go first quarter.
That's a Franklin turnover, right? That's this little gym here. Again, it's just the dimensions are a little different than everywhere else that you'll play.
Hickory, of course, it's a 90-foot court in Hermitage. This one is not 90 feet.
Yeah, I know.
Not enough real estate. Wood with it. 8 seconds to go as he brings it over the timeline. Spin dribble from Jalen Wood. Wood into the paint, stripped by Dye. Now Wood gets it back. Wood leaves it for Payne down the lane, puts it up, and it goes in, but it was well after the horn. And that is the end of an entertaining first quarter. Franklin rallies from 6 down early in the game to take the lead 14-12. We'll come back with
Community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
English Auto in Grove City specializes in Southern vehicles from $5,000 to $15,000. New PA inspections and warranties. BobEnglishAuto.com or call 724-458-5100.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
Welcome back to Franklin. We go to the second quarter with Franklin leading Hickory 14-12 in boys basketball action tonight. Along with Chris Birch, Ryan Briggs here on Sports Radio 96.7. Hello to everybody watching via the Franklin YouTube feed as well. Chris, a lot to digest from the first quarter.
Yeah, a lot to digest. Again, Franklin mostly going man, Hickory mostly going with that 1-2-2. Both teams forcing 5 turnovers, and 14-12 game. Franklin with the ball and the 2-point lead.
Knights go right to left in the first half. Damon Curry around a Lesha screen. Pick and roll inside for Lesha. Can't handle it. He's able to save it, however, threw it out of bounds off of Aiden Enoch, and it stays Franklin ball. Knights have Lesha, Wood, Payne, Curry, McCracken. Hickory starting 5 remains out there. Enoch, Daniels, Dye, Djokovic, Swanson.
Yeah, Coach Fulmer wasn't kidding when he said that Lesha wants to dunk every time he gets it.
Curry baseline drive. He'll stuff it with a baseline drive.
Right on cue. Yeah, he sure did. He got a little bit of a step on Daniels, went baseline, beat the help, and flushed it.
Puts a charge into this partisan crowd. 16-12. This is a 12-2 run for Franklin. Steal by Curry. Curry knocks it down court, drives into the lane, puts it up and in with the left hand. 8 for Curry. 18-12 Knights. And Hickory coach Chris Mel wants a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. 7:22 to go in the half. Franklin leads 18-12 here on Sports Radio 96.7. 96.
My car does more than take from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
Timeout taken by Hickory as the Hornets look to regroup. 18-12 Franklin, Chris.
Yeah, 14-2 run here by the Knights. As, Hickory jumped up early, but Franklin has really answered.
Aiden Enoch with it. Hickory has gone to the bench for the first time tonight. Dominic Uberti, the junior in, the 6-footer in. He checked in during the timeout. Dye right wing to Swanson. Dye back left side from Swanson. Dye three short. Rebound is going to be corralled by Wood after Franklin doing a good job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, boxed out so well that the ball bounced before one of them went and got it.
That's when you know you're doing it right.
That's exactly, yep.
Curry left wing against Swanson. Curry to the block. Curry up over Swanson. No, but a foul on Ben Swanson. That will be Ben Swanson's second. Team second, and it sends Damon Curry to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and that's all of a sudden now the fouls amongst the guys who can guard Curry.
Curry misses the front end, however. Curry came in 73% on the season. Swanson out, Landon Bean in for the Hornets, 6'1", 30 with it. Now back out to Dye. 6:36 to go in the half. 18-12 Franklin after Hickory led 10-4 in the first quarter. Dye into the paint, finds Bean inside. Layup, missed it. Rebound, batted around, loose on the floor. McCracken dives in there, gives it to Curry. Down court, Lesha from the right wing. Russia to the right block, up with the right hand, and good for Jonathan Lesha. 4 for Lesha.
You can see, again, Lesha trying to get that rust off. He's starting to look better and better. That was a big-time move right there.
20-12 Franklin, 6:10 to go in the half. Left corner, Uberti, catch and shoot, 3 off the mark, no good. Lesha with the rebound. Hickory goes one and done. Curry over the timeline, gets past Daniels. Curry to the block. Curry up with the left hand, hangs on the rim, and it drops in. 10 for Damon Curry, and Franklin trying to break this one open.
How about that? Yeah, we talked about what a good job Curry does not drawing charges. We saw it again there.
Enoch left wing, working on Curry, up top to Dye. Reversal right wing for Uberti. Into the high post for Daniels. Daniels right of the lane, 15-footer deflected by Lesha. Rebound, dug out by Enoch. Enoch underneath the hoop, he's in trouble, and he will be tied up by Wood. The arrow belongs to Hickory. Daniels out, Djokovic back in for Hickory at the 5:33 mark.
I think they have to get Djokovic back in there. I mean, they're just struggling so bad to score here, and certainly Djokovic at least gives them an opportunity to make a three.
Buckley back in, his right elbow is braced and heavily taped. Baseline inbound to Djokovic. It rattles out from 6 feet, but Bean, the offensive rebound. Out to Djokovic, left wing three, around the rim and out, no good. And Lesha at 6'8", clears the glass for Franklin. Ahead to Wood, Wood over the timeline. Wood to the three-point line, into the paint. Wood slipped out of his hands, goes right to Payne, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Hickory. Franklin will have it on the baseline. Lesha out, Ethan Owens back in at the 5:17 mark.
Yeah, Lesha, you can see, we saw this team a month ago without him. He makes a big difference.
Not only is he 6'8", but he's athletic. He can run.
Really athletic, yes.
Left wing Payne with it for Franklin, guarded by Bean. Near block, Wood posting up, kicks it out to Owens. Along the left baseline, Ethan Owens cut off by Dye. Right corner, McCracken. McCracken posting up on Enoch. Kick out to Owens. Owens across the lane, up with the left hand, good, and a foul. Ethan Owens, his first points of the night. He'll go for the three-point play. Foul will go on Rylan Dye, his first, team third.
Yeah, Owens, again, he's a lefty, but his killer move is with the right. So he's left, and then just when he goes to the basket, he finishes with his right hand, and he got Hickory there. Nice finish and a foul.
And he hits the foul shot to complete the three-point play. McCracken out as Franklin goes back to the bench. 5 minutes to go in the half. It's a 21-2 run, 25-12 Franklin. Entry for Bean at the left elbow. Bean Back out to Dye in the center circle. He'll run the point this time down. Dye left wing to Djokovic. Djokovic around a Bean screen. Pick and roll, batted away. Wood with the interception. Curry down court for Owens. Owens into the lane, blocked out of bounds by Enoch Butt. It's going to be a foul. He got him on the arm, got the shot. It looked like Chris, but then came down on him.
Yep. And you can see there was just a split second there where the official was considering it, considering not calling it, but right, I think on the kind of the follow through, he whacked him on the elbow.
Puts Owens back on the line. He made a free throw moments ago. Owens now 15 of 20 at the line, 75%. The lefty hits that one. His 4th point of the night. Wood checks out, and he needs some medical attention. Maybe don't know if he has a scrape or something.
Yeah.
Owens line to the left, and good on that one also. So Owens with 5, 27-12 Franklin with 4.5 minutes to go first half. DeMarco Payne, 5'10 junior, recently back from injury. He's out there for the first time tonight for Franklin. Uberti inside for Dye. 10-footer in the lane from Dye, short. Bean with the rebound, but a foul down low. And a foul will be called on the aforementioned DeMarco Payne with a push inside. That's Payne's first, team second.
Yeah, just kind of climbing up Landon Bean to go get the rebound, and you can't do that.
Dye to inbound, looking, finds Enoch in the right corner. Enoch to the right wing. Working against Drayden Payne. Enoch, right wing, pull up, long 3 on the way, off the back of the rim, and DeMarco Payne with the rebound for Franklin. DeMarco and Drayden, they didn't tell us they're twins, but we know they're twins.
Yeah, they tell, right?
Yeah, good thing they were in different numbers. Ethan Owens with it, Owens into the lane. Cut off, steps around Bean, up on the left hand, no good. Owens gets his own rebound. Hook pass inside for Buckley, up on the right hand, it won't go. And Uberti grabs the rebound for Hickory. Down to 3:44 to go in the half. Right corner, Dye, 3 on the way, long, rebound Buckley. Here comes Franklin back the other way, 2 on 3. Buckley, right of the lane. Buckley into the high post, now down the lane. Owens, leaner, 8 from 8, no good. Uberti with the defensive board, now Hickory back the other way. Enoch, to the top of the key. Hornets go left to right here in the first half. Entry for Bean, pass off the mark, dug out by Buckley. Franklin, 3 on 2. To the right wing, it's Drayden Payne, shot no good. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Owens. He'll put off the backboard, no. Rebound knocked out of bounds, ends up in the front row. It will be Franklin ball, and it's ragged.
It's getting a little ragged. I was trying to think of the last good possession that Hickory has had.
So that's why the steam was coming out of your ears.
Exactly,
it's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah. I mean, it's they've either taken really long contested threes or they've turned it over trying to throw the ball inside. So credit Franklin's D, but also Hickory's got to be more patient.
Franklin on a 23-2 run. Hickory has not scored here in the second quarter.
Wow.
3:10 to go in this first half. 27-12 Franklin. Hickory into a 2-3 zone for the first time.
Yep.
Curry right wing, right corner to Wood. His 3 is up and good. Jalen Wood, his second 3 of the night.
That's just one of those things. You know when you go to a 2-3 zone and a guy hits a 30-footer, you're in a rough stretch.
Enoch with it. Enoch throws it into the corner and threw it right to McCracken. Down court to Wood. Wood will pull up 3. Good again. Jalen Wood, another 3. 3 threes in the half. Wow. And this one, Chris, on the verge of being a laugher.
How about that? Yeah. They went into that 2-3 zone and they hit a 3, and then they turned it over, hit another 3.
Enoch into the lane. Jumper short. He's called for the foul. As McCracken took the charge, a foul is on Enoch, his second, team 5th. It's going to be wholesale changes for Hickory.
Yep. Going 4.
Tanner Tarosky in for the first time. We see Braden Bittler in for the first time tonight. Bean stays out there. Uberti stays out there.
Yep. And see, if you just can't get a little bit of work out of your second group here, like they'll just come in and
Mentor Mel's gone even deeper than the second group. Curry, left wing 3, banks at home.
Yeah.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah. A 27-footer against your 2-3 zone, and it's a banked 3 when you're already down 21.
Tanner Tarosky on the near side will hand it to Uberti. We go left wing to Bittler. Back out between the circles. Near corner, 3, Uberti. And gets the roll. Bounced off the rim, hit the backboard, and went in. And finally, Hickory on the board here in the second quarter.
Yeah, really nice penetrating pitch out. Nice three.
McCracken, near corner three, no good, but weak side board grabbed by Wood. To Curry, down the lane, lefty layup, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, dug out by Bittler. Over to Tarosky. Here comes Hickory, trying to get a little momentum before halftime. Tarosky up top with it. Right-hand dribble by Tarosky. Now guarded by McCracken. Down to a minute 15 to go in the half.
I say this group should be as patient as possible here. Even down 21, be patient here.
Uberti, who hit a three moments ago between the circles. So we come up on the 1 minute mark here in the first half. Tarosky on the near wing with it. Guarded by Buckley. Down to 51 seconds to go. Tarosky to Bittler at the left elbow. Back to Tarosky on the right wing. Now
nice.
Up top. Uberti, top of the key. Three, no good. Lesha with the rebound. Outlet down court to Curry. Curry into the lane. Around Uberti. Uberti picked his pocket.
Wow.
Now here comes Hickory back the other way.
That was a great job by Uberti. He was setting up to take the charge and then didn't even have to. He stripped him, kind of got his hand in there, knocked it loose.
Down to 27 seconds to go in the half. Near wing Uberti with it. Uberti to the block, cut off by Lesha. Inside for Bean, up with the left hand, and good for Landon Bean.
Yeah, this five has gone in and played well. This is certainly something positive to talk about. Need one good defensive possession here.
Down to 10 seconds to go in the half. 36-17 Franklin. Buckley with it. Buckley against Tarosky. Buckley jump stop. It's batted away by Bittler. And the half-court heave is not going to get off as Wood swatted it away. And that is the end of the first half. Good first quarter for Hickory. Second quarter, really good if you're a Franklin fan. 36-17, the Knights go to the locker room with the lead, powered by that 32-2 run.
32-2 run, and it felt every bit
making dreams come true since 1958.
We go to the third quarter. Franklin ball. Franklin lead 36-17. Ryan Briggs, Chris Birch with you here at the Castle. Art Shannon back in the studio producing our game. Franklin, white jerseys, red numbers and letters outlined in black, black and red trim. Hickory in the charcoal colored jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim. And Hickory comes out with none of the starters out there.
It's a group that ended the half.
Damon Curry, left block, can't handle it. Dug out of there by Uberti for Hickory. So here come the Hornets. Tanner Tarosky running the point. Dominic Uberti, Matt Huff, Landon Bean, Braden Bettler out there to start the second half. Franklin does have its starters out there. Owens, Buckley, Wood, Lesha, Curry. Pass inside, batted away, and a steal by Curry. Curry down court from the left wing to the left block, puts it up, and an offensive foul will be called on Damon Curry. That gets head coach Jason Fulmer up off of his seat. It's Curry's first, team first.
Yeah, that's Tarosky able to step in there and left his feet when that foul was made. That still can be a charge.
And it was.
In right.
that case. Huff with it on the left block.
Up and hope that the rim was around there and it went in.
And he had plenty of time.
He did, right.
He took himself by surprise, but he gets his second field goal of the night. Side Wood trying to get a 5 count on him. Now Tarosky picks up the dribble, cross-court pass. It is out of the reach of Uberti into the
man-to-man turnover.
Hickory back into the 2-3 with Huff and Tarosky up top. Far block Curry with it, working on Bean. Goes block to Lesha, batted away by Uberti and grabbed by Tarosky. Here comes Hickory over the timeline. Tarosky with it. Tarosky left wing for Uberti. He'll put up a 3. It is short. Rebound into the near corner. Grabbed by Owens for Franklin. Owens ahead to Buckley. Buckley right of the lane. Lost it, got it back. Kicks it over to Wood. Now left wing for Damon Curry. Lefty, 3. Curry off the rim. It goes over the backboard, and it's an automatic dead ball. It will be Hickory ball. Chris, an update in the game on 790 WPIC at the half. Sharpsville leading Kennedy 30-28.
Nice. Good job for the Blue Devils. Yeah, again, like to see that rivalry really get kind of renewed and the competitiveness go back in that one. That's a great score.
You have two coaches there, Rick Mancino, Mike Williams. They'll battle tooth and nail for anything.
Right.
Down the lane, Huff puts it off the glass, doesn't go, and Lesha able to come up with a defensive rebound for Franklin.
Two mild-mannered gentlemen.
Except for 32 minutes on given nights. Entry into Lesha, who drives the lane. Bean tries to take the charge, but a blocking foul will be called. Lesha hit the deck hard. You could hear and feel that, him hitting the floor.
Yeah.
Foul on Landon Bean. It's Bean's first, team first, and it sends Jonathan Lesha to the line to shoot 2. Lesha, 3 of 6 at the line so far. This is his third game back from injury, and he sinks the first one.
Looks
5
pretty
points.
good. Yeah, looks pretty good. The right hand, he's a righty, and it's the right wrist that's taped up heavily. So I'll let you handle the 5 in for Hickory here, Briggsy.
The starters are in now. Swanson, Enoch, Dye, Daniels, Djokovic with 5:41 to go in the third. Lesha's second one good, barely moves the net. He has a half dozen. 40-17 Franklin. So going back to when it was 10-4, Franklin has scored 36 of the last 41 points.
That's amazing.
Dye top of the key with it, working on Curry. Dye right-hand dribble. Over to Swanson on the right wing. Now right corner for Djokovic. Down low for a cutting Dye. Flashes open. Kisses it off the glass. Ryland Dye with 4.
Yeah, really nice screen by Swanson to set that up. Good pass, good execution by Hickory.
Hickory back to the 1-2-2. Wood over the timeline. Finds Owens at the right elbow. And then into the paint. A foul is called as Djokovic called for a bump just below the foul line. For Tyson Djokovic, his first foul, team second.
Yeah, good job breaking that by Franklin. 2 sideline passes, 1 to the middle.
Woods inbounds for Curry, deflected by Daniels, but back to Wood. Finds Owens, and Owens called for the travel. That move looked good.
Yeah, it
but
did.
a little bit too good. Well, a little too good.
A little
maybe.
too good. Yeah, you can even Coach Fulmer. I will look to see if he was going to talk to his player or the official. He looked at Wood and went, dribble the ball. So, all right.
We turn under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter here on Sports Radio 96.7 WLLF Mercer Hermitage, a Cumulus Media Station. High school boys basketball tonight. Djokovic from the right wing drives to the block. The ball hits his foot, caroms out of bounds. And the ball goes back to Franklin. Aiden McCracken returns for the Knights as Ethan Owens checks out at the 4:48 mark.
Yeah, I tell you what, you think about, Briggsy, the game we saw this Franklin team play against Grove City, and now this little more than a half we've seen. This is an excellent basketball team. I mean, that's really all you can say.
Curry in the backcourt against the 1-2-2. Down court to Wood. Far side, back to Curry near the center circle in the front court. Buckley, that right elbow taped and braced up after being hyperextended. Maybe even you wonder if he had a minor dislocation, the way it was. The way your elbow's normally supposed to go, the forearm was going the other way a little bit.
He was in a lot of pain, too.
Working inside for Curry. Baseline drive, shot no good. Swanson the rebound. The fact that Buckley's out there after having your arm do that, he's tougher than a $2 steak.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, yep.
Enoch drives right lane, kick it out left corner for Daniels. To Die, left wing three, short. Rebound, Djokovic saves it, swings it over to Enoch. Right wing three for Enoch. Around the rim and out, no good. Lesha skies for the rebound. Outlet down court to Curry. It's picked off. The steal by Die. Here comes Hickory. Enoch right corner. Aiden Enoch steps back, keeps the dribble going. Now across the lane, finds Djokovic. Left wing three, rattles out, no good. Swanson and Lesha come up with the rebound simultaneously. Arrow belongs to Hickory. Well, that one was 2/3 of the way in the cylinder.
And you keep thinking if Hickory can make a couple of these, they can at least climb back in the game here a little bit and start to feel like they're back in it. But, yeah, they just cannot buy a three. They've missed their last 5 threes.
Lesha out, Drayden Payne back in at the 3:46 mark. Hickory will have the basketball on the baseline. And it will be Die to inbound. Die finds Enoch. Right wing, long three. That one's short. Rebound, McCracken grabs it. Then Enoch flying in for the rebound, bumps into him. Enoch picks up the foul. It's number 3 on Hickory's number 3. It's also the team foul number 3.
Okay. There we go. Lucky.
And we're in quarter 3.
Unlucky number 3 here, I guess, for Hickory is all you
bad,
can say.
Bad things come in threes, right? That's the old adage.
Yes.
Been a lot of bad things tonight for Hickory, and a lot of good things for Franklin.
Yep.
And a lot of the bad things by Hickory due to Franklin.
Exactly, that's for sure.
McCracken with it. Still a long way to go.
Yeah.
Hickory can make a little bit of a run here.
Yep.
But it starts at the defensive end, right? And it starts with a timeout taken by Franklin. Head coach Jason Fulmer wants to talk things over. 30-second timeout with 3:22 to go. Here in quarter number 3. Back after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
English Auto in Grove City specializes in Southern vehicles from $5,000 to $15,000.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements.
In the studio, Franklin taking the timeout. Hickory shifted into a 3-2 zone. It looked at 3 threes in the first half. That was a big part of that giant run. Curry with it. Curry to the left elbow. Jump pass left corner for Drayden Payne to his left. Buckley, 6-footer in the lane. Good for Cole Buckley. Buckley's first points of the night.
Yeah, that's where Buckley excels. Kind of that, mid-speed.
Head to Buckley. Then Buckley runs into Djokovic, who tried to take a charge, but instead
taking that charge call because it's unusual. But, he wasn't there on time.
Die nearly came up with it. They find Wood on the right wing. Gives a ball fake. Shoots a 3. Hits the third. Djokovic right wing into the high post for Swanson. The high low to Daniels. To the left block. Up over Curry. No good. Rebound tipped around. Daniels digs it out. Swings it over to Djokovic. Right wing 3. Pops out. Doesn't go. And we have a foul on the rebound. A loose ball foul coming up on whom? It's going to be on Daniels, I believe.
Yeah. Daniels just a little frustrated after working so hard to get that offensive rebound. Got it up on the rim. It didn't go. And he just kind of crashed into everybody trying to get another offensive rebound. So it's good officiating. Just calm it down a little bit.
Daniels with his first foul, the team's 5th in the second half. Curry inbound to Wood against full court pressure.
Wow.
Down court to Drayden Payne. Payne to the lane, puts it up and in. Drayden Payne with 4 off the bench.
Yeah, Wood again. Don't want to keep commenting on how great he's playing, but that was an unbelievable assist.
He's playing great.
Yeah.
Telling it like it is.
Telling it like it is, that's for sure.
Enoch near wing to Die. Run a screen from Daniels. Die to the top of the key. Now right elbow jumper for Rylan Die. Hangs on the rim, falls off. Drayden Payne the rebound for Franklin. With 1:17 to go in the third quarter. And Hickory, and the foul will be assessed on Ben Swanson. That's
a report on Franklin. That'd be the first thing I'd write about him is he sets his man up and he goes sharp to the hoop and his teammates find him.
First one no good. Payne now 7 of 11 at the foul line this year. In Region 5, which is a 3A, 4A league. Franklin in Region 6, which is also a mixed league. Swanson hook shot in the lane is short. Daniels with the rebound. Daniels tries to work it out of there, but it's grabbed by Buckley. Down court to Curry. Curry across the foul circle, back to McCracken, and now Curry swings it left side to Wood. Wood looking inside. And for the cutting Buckley, tipped out of there by Enoch, and Daniels comes up with it for Hickory.
Yeah, great defense there by Enoch, knocking that away.
Enoch right corner for Dye. He's open, 3, short. Buckley had the rebound. It's knocked out of there and off of Buckley. Swanson came close to getting his 4th foul, but it will stay with the Hornets.
Yeah, Swanson, he's just never stops working, never stops moving. He's always in the right spot, creating this possession here for his team.
Hickory basketball. Baseline inbound near corner. Djokovic 3 around the rim and out, no good. Lesher with the rebound. Daniels a reach in. Daniels with his 2nd. More importantly, it's the team's 7th, and we'll have a 1-on-1 with 22 seconds to go in the 3rd. We mentioned about the league in which Franklin is in. It's Oil City, who's 3A. More like the old Tri-County Athletic Conference.
Yep, you got it.
50-19 Franklin with 16 seconds to go in the 3rd. Enoch, right of the lane. Enoch is going to be fouled, a reach in. And foul is on Jalen Wood, his 1st, team's 2nd.
Oh, okay.
And that is the end of the quarter.
Running clock.
We're in the running clock now, which we did not expect tonight, but that's what we have. We go to the 4th. Franklin on top, 50-19.
Community Bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors. Gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-9.
Roofing, siding.
Shot no good. Devin Daniels rebound for Hickory. Enoch, right side for Huff, who's back in, checked in during the quarter break. It's Huff, Swanson, Uberti, Daniels, and Enoch. Daniels the foul line, a ball fake. Now Swanson digs out the loose ball. He'll go for a 3-point play.
Back in. Franklin starters are in, so this might be a running clock game, but they're still working.
Free throw good for Swanson. He completes the 3-point play. Foul was on Lesha, his 1st, team 3rd. 7:10 to go. 50-24 Franklin. Owens to Curry, who got away with the walk. No, he didn't. Had the little extra hop in there,
sure
and
did.
Fisher right on top of it. Goes back to Hickory with 7 minutes to go.
Yep, he hopped when he caught it, and then he hopped like he caught it again, but he didn't. You can't catch it twice. You were all over that.
Thank you. Don't forget, after the game, O'Neill Coffee, player of the game, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, sub of the game. Enoch with a hesitation, drives in, reverse layup, no good. Swanson the tip in. A quick 5 for Ben Swanson.
Yeah, Swanson always in the right spot defensively for the rebounds.
Far side, Curry will be fouled along the far side. Ball was knocked away, but then Enoch ran into him. And Aiden Enoch picks up his 4th teammate. The sparse Franklin student section giving it to Aiden Enoch.
Yeah, he threw a behind-the-back pass to the official, but it didn't hit the official. It hit several Franklin fans in the stands, so that's what the reaction is for.
See the legendary Herb Bigley in the front row over there. Good to see Herb tonight.
Okay. Herb might have caught that.
Well, Herb has good hands. David Curry will shoot a 1-and-1. Curry 13 points in the 1st half. 6:18 to go. Free throw short. And rebound grab by Devin Daniels. So Curry came in 73% of the season, but he's 0 for 3 at the line tonight. Now a foul along the far side. Huff is bumped by Wood. Jalen Wood's 2nd. Team 4th. Timeout taken by Hickory. 6:05 to go. It'll be a full timeout. We'll come back with more 4th quarter action after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have...
For a free estimate, 800-663-8103. Or look for @Shell Rescue.
Of the month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Reynolds wrestling star Louis Gill as Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Wilmington's Leah Cray-Rook and Reynolds' Louis Gill, as they are the December Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to Reinhardts.com for more information.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Out of the timeout, Aiden Enoch, long three from the top of the key off the mark. Damon Curry rebound for Franklin. Franklin goes left to right here in the fourth quarter. Curry dumps it inside, and the offensive foul will be called. A charge taken on the pass. Curry's second, team fifth. Aiden Enoch takes the charge.
Yeah, it was about 3 Hickory players right there in the paint, ready to take the charge there. I think he should have kicked it out to the corner one dribble sooner.
Enoch over the timeline with it. Enoch, top of the key to Swanson. Right side for Huff. Huff around a screen from Uberti. Finds Uberti in the corner, then Drayden Payne with the interception. Payne into the forecourt. Well, not yet. He lost it as he spun into the front court, but twin brother DeMarco Payne comes up with it. Then Payne is fouled on the far side. Or we have a stoppage here. Do we have a foul or a violation or what? Timeout Franklin. So timeout before the foul.
Okay.
That would have been Enoch's fifth.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's a break for Hickory.
So Franklin takes timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with 5:10 to go. Chris, any updates for us?
Yeah, the Lakeview is up 37-24 now on Jamestown at the end of the third. Interesting halftime score from District 7. Newcastle is up 38-19 on Butler.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
I know. Not expected. Not surprising that they're winning, but surprising they're winning by that much.
Renewal of one of the great rivalries in Western Pennsylvania. Of course, it was most known for football up into the 90s, but certainly a lot of great basketball games. George Abraham. Well, before that, Mark Jula at Butler coaching against John Sarandri's Newcastle teams, certainly in the 90s. So many intense battles there. Speaking of George Abraham, he and Al Campman will have Coach's Corner here on Sports Radio 96.7 from 9 until 11 a.m. tomorrow here on Sports Radio 96.7, so you want to tune in for that. I believe George is doing that game tonight for local cable.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
McCracken skip left corner to DeMarco Payne. His three is up, off the rim, no good, and Enoch has the rebound for Hickory. Enoch's down court behind the back dribble into the near corner. Enoch with a baseball pass to Daniels at the foul line. He'll whip it out right side. Huff, three, good for Matt Huff. Huff hits the three, and a timeout will be taken by Hickory. With 4:36 to go, 30-second timeout. We'll take it also with Franklin leading 50-29 on Sports Radio 96.7. Most notably Franklin on top, 50-29 with 4:36 to go.
Yeah, certainly Hickory intends on using these timeouts, right?
It will be Damon Curry to inbound for Franklin as Hickory sets up full court pressure. Curry into to Buck.
But good recovery by Hickory, forced the turnover.
Top of the key, Enoch with it. 4:06 to go, over the timeline with it, Owens to Buckley on the left wing, up top Curry, and now Wood. Hickory starting to chase defensively. Wood, right side to Curry. For Swanson, by the way, that was his fourth three of the year. Now a foul on the near side. It's going to go on Hickory. It's on Swanson, Chris?
Yeah, on Swanson from reaching kind of up in behind.
His fourth, team ninth.
I don't think the Hickory fans are buying that explanation, but that's what it was.
But Damon Curry will attempt the final 1-1 of the night for Franklin. Knights will shoot two the rest of the night. Line to the right for the lefty. Short. He's 0 for 4. Rebound out of bounds off of Cole Buckley. So it's Franklin or Hickory ball with 3:38 to go. Swanson, Enoch, Daniels, Uberti, and Huff. 1-4 low for Hickory. Enoch left of the lane. No look pass inside, batted away and grabbed by Buckley at the top of the key for Franklin. Wood working on Enoch in the backcourt. Wood to the right block. Wood puts it off the glass and good. Jalen Wood, his first two-pointer of the night, 14 to lead the way for Franklin.
That's how you answer ball pressure, right? You just take it to the rim rack and score at the rim.
Daniels left baseline drive, gets around Lesha, reverse layup blocked by Jonathan Lesha, and Lesha with the defensive board. That was Franklin's first basket of the fourth quarter, by the way.
That's amazing.
Buckley makes a catch inside, puts it up, can't get it to go. Swanson the rebound, and now Hickory back the other way, moving from right to left. Three put up and good for Huff as he knocks down the three. Matt Huff's second three of the quarter cuts it to 52-35 with 2:40 to go. Hickory takes a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 52-35, Franklin leading Hickory on Sports Radio 96.7.
Thanks for coming in. How can we help you?
I'm just having a hard time. I don't know what you can do. No one understands.
Just coming here was a great step. Now that you're here, let's figure out what your next step will be. We'll work on it together.
Community Counseling Center of Mercer County offers care for adults, children, and families. Our mission is to help individuals and families live healthy and fulfilling lives. Community Counseling Center of Mercer County, 724-981-7141 or cccmer.org.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Franklin ball coming out of the timeout. Knights in the forecourt. Woods pass on the near side, deflected by Hickory. But it's Franklin ball. Curry to inbound in front of the Knights bench. Timeout Franklin.
Season for warming up with a piping hot beverage, and O'Neill Coffee has you covered. Stop by and sip a specialty coffee or latte by the fireplace in their beautiful seating area. Make sure to check out the wide variety of amazing gift items, from fun mugs and teapots to gourmet chocolates and decadent baked goods. O'Neill Coffee has a wide variety of gift baskets and gift boxes ready to go and can custom make something unique for you by request. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
I think the Hickory agrees with you.
Couple of updates for you. The game on 790 WPIC. They finished up the third. Goodwin tonight at Red Johnston Gymnasium. Kennedy boys lead Sharpsville 44-40. Hey, Chris, let's turn you up, Chris. You have a final also for us.
I do. The Lakeview Sailors finished that one out. They defeat Jamestown 55-32. So, good, impressive win for the Lakeview Sailors tonight.
Sailors, don't sleep on them in 2A.
No.
A 2A league is going to be, when they get going here in about a week or so, it's going to be a battle royal every night.
Yep.
Curry top of the key with it. Curry left side to Wood. Jalen Wood, three off the mark. Lesha picks off the rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Curry rips it out. Fadeaway jumper in the lane is good for Damon Curry. 15 for Curry, his first points in the second half. Right side long three put up by Huff, no good. Rebound, Djokovic, his putback blocked by Lesha, but Lesha called for the foul. Jonathan Lesha's second foul, team sixth. So we'll have two free throws for Tyson Djokovic. He has 5 points tonight. Those all came in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That 2A league locally, Chris, I don't know if anybody is necessarily going to make, go all the way to Hershey out of that group this year, but every night's going to be a battle. You can see a team, would be 7-team league, so 12 league games. You can see 8-4 winning that league.
No
it's
question.
that even.
Right, no question about it, right. And they've all, they're all capable of playing really, really well and also kind of head-scratchingly bad. So it's going to be interesting.
Djokovic goes 1 for 2, makes it 54-37, a minute 25 to go. Curry into the paint, and he is fouled. Foul will go on Aiden Enoch. It's his fifth, team 10th, so he will be disqualified with a minute 20 to go. Enoch, 3 points tonight. He hit a three in the first quarter. Ben Swanson will check back in to replace the disqualified player. There'll be better nights for Aiden Enoch.
Yeah. Just kind of a rough night. Never really got going. Franklin did a great job defensively on him all night.
Damon Curry shooting 2, line to the right. First one up and in. Curry with 16. Franklin has gone a little bit deeper to its bench. The Payne brothers check back in, DeMarco and Drayden. Also in is Zach Boland, a 6'5 junior who really played well at Grove City when we saw him.
Yep, he sure did.
Devin Hagg, a senior, also in.
How about that? How about that JV team for Franklin? They have basketball players all over the place.
Curry's second one, no good. Rebound grabbed by Boland, and he'll swing it out to Hagg, left corner. Drayden Payne with a 1 minute 14 to go up top for DeMarco Payne. Harassed by Dye, back to Curry near midcourt. To DeMarco Payne with 1:04 to go. Payne doubled. Cross court to Hagg. Hagg back to Payne. A lot of long passes for Franklin.
Yeah, that's Hickory's taking away the closest pass. Doing a good job with that.
Curry left side with it. Curry to Drayden Payne. Payne to the lane. Payne with the left hand, no. He hits the 3.
Are you someone who has a bowl filled with medicine bottles? Discover the safe, secure, and convenient way to take your medications from the Medicine Shop in Hermitage with Script Ease, your meds easy as 1, 2, 3. The Medicine Shop in Hermitage provides you with the industry's best solution to manage your health care and medications. For more information, contact the Medicine Shop in Hermitage today or ask your healthcare provider how to schedule your in-home appointment today and start to live a healthier and happier life. Medicine Shop Pharmacy on East State Street in Hermitage or online at hermitagems.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
55-40, Franklin leads 31 seconds to go. A few moments ago I mentioned Djokovic splitting a pair of free throws. He actually made them both, and I did know that. I just forgot to fill in the circle in my scorebook, but 55-40, Hickory taking its final timeout. Franklin sends Hagg, Curry, Boland, and the Payne brothers out there. Djokovic, Dye, Uber, and DeMarco Payne back. A good team becomes even stronger.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, Lesha obviously makes a big difference, but having both Paynes, just athletes that can handle the ball.
Foul called back near midcourt as Ryland Dye went for a steal. He picks up the foul, his second. And Damon Curry back to the line. Curry 1 for 6 at the line tonight. Wow. 5 seconds to go. First one up. Long, no good. Franklin will go to 6 and 4. Hickory will drop to 6 and 3. Second one on the way. It is up and good for Curry. 56-40 down court. Dye with it. Dye into the lane. Dye with a lefty layup at the horn. It's good, and that'll do it. The Franklin Knights, a huge first half run to take control, and they get to win the night over Hickory. 56-42. Chris and I will come back with a full